What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you all are having an absolutely fantastic kick butt day today so far. So guys, it's time for some update sneak peeks, and that is the 3 newest star powers coming to Brawl Stars later on this week. And thanks to the dev build, I can show you guys everything in its entirety early before they hit live build. And same goes for all the other star powers as well. That's going to be released every single week here in the future. So guys, make sure to subscribe down below, keep up to date with the content so you guys are informed on all the awesome update sneak peeks once they come around. So what we're going to be doing is hopping into gameplay with each of the star powers, showing you guys some situations where they might actually come in handy once you end up obtaining them in the live build. And then at the very end of the video, I want to tell you guys which star power I think is dominant out of the 3 being released. So I hope you guys are pumped up. Let's get straight away into it. Here we go. Okay, so first things first, let's announce the 3 actually being released this week, and then briefly touching on them and what they do before we hop into gameplay with each of them. So the 3 being released are Colt, Rico, as well as Rosa. So our prediction video earlier on in the week was correct based on the theory, so I'm assuming that theory is pretty dang credible moving forward. But starting off with Colt, and quite honestly, I think Colt is my favorite one out of the 3 because I just really enjoy Colt, and I think it's going to help him out quite a bit. So his star power is called Magnum Special. Colt's attack range and bullet speed are increased by 11%. Wow, this is most definitely going to help out Colt when it comes to lining up your shots in game against the enemy opponents. Guys, if you thought it was difficult to dodge his shots the entire clip beforehand, with this star power activated, it's going to be so much more difficult. 11% bullet speed is quite a lot, and range on top of that. One of the things I'm hoping to see from this star power is a little bit more viability on the longer range maps inside of Brawl Stars. The way we see Colt being played competitively is more like a mid-range DPS supportive brawler in game, which is fine. He plays pretty good in that role, but I want to see him being played on those long range bounty maps, going toe to toe with like a Piper or something like that. When you take a look at Colt and Rico, you just want that from them. You want them to be successful on those long range wide open maps, maybe some siege maps and stuff like that. Next is Rico, and I am so freaking excited about this one as well. It's kind of a toss up between Colt and Rico here, but it's called Robo Retreat. When Rico falls below 40% health, he runs 34% faster. Guys, that is a very significant speed boost, and one of the things that I love most about the star powers, it's almost identical to like the robots in Robo Rumble and Boss Fight. If you leave them alive for too long, they start going really fast. So Rico is robot, falls under that category, and he has the same exact star power. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that Rico doesn't have a whole lot of health to work with in the first place, so it's going to be really easy to get him below that 40% health in order to get some value out of this star power. And there's no like wait time or anything like that you see from like Shelly's Band-Aid, where you have to wait for a bar to activate. Every single time you drop below 40% health, you're going to be 34% faster. If you heal up a little bit, you'll lose it, but then if you drop right back below, you're going to start speeding around. And then finally, moving on to Rosa, and it's called Thorny Gloves. Rosa's punches gain 200 damage during her super. Now, I'm not super like excited about this one or anything like that. I'm not like, oh, this star power sucks or anything like that either. Maybe it's because I'm indifferent about Rosa, just because I see her a whole lot in competitive play, and I truly believe that you don't need to have her maxed out to be really successful in the meta. If you guys took a look at my last video in our Road to Purple Iron Man challenge, we pushed up our Rosa at level 1 to 500 in 2 hours and 30 minutes, so she's still incredibly dominant in the meta, and this is just going to help her out even more. It's 200 more damage every single punch, so just extra damage, but the trade-off is healing up while you're in the bushes, and to be honest, I kind of like that a little bit more. You do enough damage with Rosa and that super while you're in there. I really think the healing is more important for Rosa, but it's going to take some play testing for sure. But guys, for the remainder of the video, like I said before, we're going to be testing these star powers out in game, starting off with Colt, and we're switching the skin here, guys. We can't go base skin, and let's switch over here. So we have Magnum Special equipped, and we're going to be using the Royal Agent Colt skin, one of my favorite skins in the entire game, and I'm going to be gearing up in a long-range bounty map. So gearing up into Shooting Star, we'll see how this goes, guys. I'm super excited. Now, I haven't done that much play testing with these brawlers, so and I'm really excited to see them in live build, actually in gameplay, competitive play. So here we go. Look at that range. It's so long, and the increase. It just feels good. Look at that. Okay, here we go. Leon, what are you trying to do here, bud? We can't let you have this. And the bots are going to be super body here, guys, because we're at 0 trophies. I was looking forward to maybe getting like a Piper or something like that. Okay. All right, let's see. Look at that. The range is insane, guys. Just feels so much better with Colt. I'm loving it. Let's see if we can win here. We're going to play the whole entire game. Get a good feel for this star power. Trying to get good with it. Okay, so we outranged the Rico now. Where they kind of had similar ranges beforehand. So we can use our range to our advantage now. Whoa, Rico almost killed us. Okay, 22-12. Thanks for the heal, Mr. Poco. Let's go. Doing good here. Okay. It's going to take some getting used to because, guys, a lot of lining up Colt's shot is getting used to how fast the bullets go as well as how fast your character is. So in this situation, what I'm used to is his current star power. So you have a little bit of speed as well as not as fast bullets. So it's a little bit different. But that's totally fine. This is something that just takes a little bit of time to get used to. But here we go. Taking out the Daryl. Let's go. Now, the main question is the trade-off worth it? So is having less speed but more range worth it? And attack speed? I think it is, depending on the situation. Like I said before, I think the star powers are meant to be in the game, the new ones, in order to like switch it to benefit where you're playing, right? So if there is a bounty map out in rotation, you can choose this star power to be a little bit more viable on that map. Don't do it, Leon. And then if you're playing more of that mid-range scrappy brawler where you're just trying to get in some good damage and being just that supportive brawler for the mid-range, whatever, you can use that speed increase, which will help you out in that situation. Okay, so next, gearing up into it with Rico. And like I said before, this is definitely tied for my favorite one coming out of the 3-star powers because it's so dang funny. And it's good for Rico. So we have loaded Rico selected as well as the newest star power. So we're good to go. And we're heading into Hard Rock Mine, a really, really good map for Rico. So let's see if we can't fall below 40% health without dying here. So here we go. Let's get geared up in his best bouncing spot on the map. And then try to explain that mid part because it's really, really easy to explain when you have like a visual representation. So say there's a mid here. Say Leon is the mid. And I'm in my nook up here, the really OP bounce spot on the map. The mid can just trudge in down below me and get me in a really weird situation with the help from the pressure from his right lane as well. So that speed increase will definitely help. Am I going to die? I had it increased, but these guys have some good DPS, so it's going to take some finessing here. So let's get it activated and just start trudging around the map. Okay. Come here. There we go. One more hit. Just one more hit. There you go. Got it. Now I'm going to keep it. So this is the speed increase. It's pretty fast, guys. Look how fast we're going. Definitely good for getting away, as well as since Rico has such low health. Oh, we drop below. Thanks, Gene. Ruining our fun. Shoot me, Leon. Shoot me. Hit me. There we go. Thank you, buddy. No, don't kill me, though. Okay, we got to stay away from Gene because I want to keep the star power selected. But like I was saying before, it's good for getting away, as well as just better for lining up shots as well. You're going to be hard to hit when you're this fast, guys. So if you're playing on like a long-range map, it might be good for juking and whatnot. So let's try to see if we can't juke. Nope, ain't gonna happen. Let's at least finish out the game and try to pick up a win. But yeah, that is Rico's star power. Super, super exciting. I really think it's gonna do him well in game, but we'll have to see. All right, let's get the Leon. Guys, these are bots. We can't get outshined or showed up by the bots here. Just can't. Get out of here, Daryl. They're level 0 bots, too. So they're not good whatsoever. Get out of here, Leon. Okay, getting the countdown. We're good to go. Keep the bow alive, Gene. You can just do your thing. I don't care about you. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And then finally, Rosa. And I think some showdown is appropriate for Rosa here. So let's hop into it. Let's go on Feast or Famine. We're rushing the middle here, guys. Hopefully the bots rush the middle as well. So where are you, Feast or Famine? There you are. So there we go. And heading into it. We got the new star power selected. And we're good to go. All set. And normally the bots are like programmed to go where a lot of boxes are, I believe. So we got a BB following us in. So we don't have to drop below anything. We just going for kills until we get our star power. Okay, let's take out the Rico. Okay, we got our super. So let's see. We were doing 644 damage beforehand. I don't want to pick up that star power because I want to keep the 644. Okay, let's go in with our super. 908. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So you do, granted, you only get like 3 seconds in your super, but still, like, it's just gonna help out when like you're going into like a team fight, group of 3, bunch of people shooting at you at once. Just flick on that star power and away you go. Okay, star power, damage increase. We're doing, oh my gosh, 1,300 damage each hit. Freaking insane. But again, like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't know if the trade-off is worth it. That healing on Rosa is so dang important. It allows you to out-heal poison from Crow. It allows you to do a lot of stuff. It allows you to be more aggressive than it would this star power, because you just go into some bushes, heal up a little bit faster, and then get back into the action. So I really think her current star power is going to be the way to go, but we'll have to see. Where's the last guy? Do we have camping robots in here? Okay, hit me. This is going to be the real test. Hit me! Okay, one again. What are you doing? These bots suck, man. 14,000, 3 hits. You kidding me? 1,500, excuse me. Still super incredibly OP. But yeah, guys, those are the 3-star powers being released later on in the week. Which one are you most excited for? If you had to pick one to get for free when it first came out, which one would you pick if you had to choose? I think it'd be Colt, just because I enjoy playing with him a lot. Now, you may be asking yourself, Ray, which one do you think is going to be the best once they are released in the live build? Now, with my limited playtesting, I think Colt is going to get the most value and is going to be the best for him and his character. Now, of course, you can take a look at Rosa's, being that she's already dominant in the meta, so it just is good inherently because it's on Rosa, but I think it's still, her current star power is a little bit better than the one being released right now. So I'm a little bit up in the air about Rosa's star power, even though it's insane how much damage she does when her super is activated. Even though it lasts for like 3 seconds, it's still going to be really good for that added damage. But the one thing that you got to keep in mind about Colt is that you get the value for every single one of the shots. It's just activated for that brawler, like his earlier one, where you just get the speed increase at all times. You just get that value the entire time. You don't need to wait for something to be activated on it. I'm looking forward to seeing him being played in different ways in the game now, with that added range, maybe on some longer range open maps. We'll have to see. But yeah, what do you guys think? Which one do you think is the most powerful of the 3 being released? So yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video and you're hyped up about the star powers being released later on in the week, make sure to slap that like button. I really appreciate that. Also, once again, make sure to subscribe down below. Keep up to date with all these star powers being released. I'm able to give you guys early access via the dev build, so you guys can keep up to date with all the information coming out once it does. So with that being said, everyone, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.